I say the thing I usually buy them still.
Oh, really? Okay, good.
Raja come down, so him say.
I $3 for coming
Hmm?
$3 in charge for coming
Mm-hmm.
So, I said to the girl, I said, oh my God, you take all my money.
Yeah,
I say, it's a good thing I had.
I must say a pleasant good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world today, my friends. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're smiling. And especially for the ladies, the mothers, happy Mother's Day to you. What a beautiful day this is for you to enjoy your Mother's Day wherever you are. For some people, make it a special day. For some people, they decide that now we got this special day every day for the mothers. Welcome again. We're here at the, as they would call it, the Butterfly World, Tradewind Park in South FLA. And of course, again, it's a beautiful day for cricket. It's the South Florida Premier League, T20. Googles going up against Challengers. And Challengers decide to take first strike and they are 48 for no loss. At the crease is Ricky Nayak and Amrit Khatri. That one, Khatri had just hit it back over the bowler's head for a massive 6. The score of the moment is 54 for no loss after 4.5 overs. Challengers decide that they will take the sun first. Or is it that Googlies decide they will take the batting first? You got a short third man, a backward point, a cover point. The Shield is the bowler. He just completed his first over, 54 for no loss after 5 overs. Googlies. As Khatri moves to 31, Ricky Nayak on 21. The Shields Owen had just bowled his first over for 11 runs, while Dwayne James had bowled 2 overs for 15 runs. Dwayne will continue. Again, I can't stop saying how beautiful this day is, especially for cricket. Yes, Wayne will continue. Again, I can't stop saying how beautiful this day is. So as Dwayne James makes his way from the southern end, that one just played in the backward point area, fielded by Owens. Send the throw back to the bowler. They cross for a comfortable single. That one was hit over covers. A good shot there by Khatri. I was about to run for covers, but eventually it just go a little wide. As the score moves to 61 for no loss after they're in the 6th over. So as the score reaches 86 for no loss, as the score reaches 86 for no loss. Googlies are now 87 for no loss after 7 over. Amit Kachri is in 55 from 26 with 1, 4, and 7 massive sixes. Ricky Nayak are just at the other end, just we could say chilling out. He's in 27 from 16 with 5 fours. 87 for no loss. Googlies up against Challengers. The Shielder just finished his second over for 33 runs. Dwayne James, 3 overs for 26 runs. It will be Byron Bowes to pick up the bowling from the southern end. As he tried to make some adjustment to his field, he got a first slip. He got it's a gully, a short gully. Or this, let's see now he's moving from. So he's bringing in a short, a mid-on. I'm just waiting to see which direction he'll be. A short mid-wicket. Now we have a short third man, a backward point, a cover point, a long off, a long on, a deep mid-wicket, and a backward square leg. Also got a man on the boundary on the offside, so it will be Byron Bowes, bowl into Amit Kachri. Still making some adjustment. Trying to get that third man just a little wider. As he bowls to Kachri. That one, it's a full toss and he could be out. Yes, he's out, caught. I think he was thinking about a no ball, but obviously the ball was real high, but it came down just way in front. I know Byron Bowes was saying, oh, what did I do? But eventually he got a wicket. He hit it down to a mid-wicket. And he's out caught. So Kachri is out for 55 of 26 balls. Googlies are now 87 for no loss. Sorry, 87 for 1. I was just reading what was said on the scoreboard, but eventually they had changed it for that 1 wicket. So it's 87 for 1. They're in the 8th over. So while the score reached 92 for 1, Ricky Nayak had just played that one back past the bowler and beats a fielder on the long on boundary and the rush into the fence as Byron Bowes again makes his way. And that one plays in the covers. Dwayne James is there on the wide long off. So it will be just a single as he sends the throw back into to Bowes. It's the end of the 8 over. The score Googlies are 93 for 1. So it will be, let's see, who is this new bowler? Still waiting to see the new bowler. Will be coming from the northern end. So it will be just a single, as he said. Oh, the new bowler is Aswin Howard Haswin. He's bowling his first over. I know the last time I saw him, he was bowling medium pace. This time he's much slower than before. The new batter to the crease is Aniban. He's in 1. Ricky Nayak on 32. 94 for 1. Googlies. That one was hit hard and high. It's going all the way over, long off, long on. 4-6. That one was right up in the drive, and Ricky Nayak had no issues of just punch it. That one played square of the wicket. Dwayne James is there. And he sent the throw back. It beats the keeper. But the batter was home. Aniban. It's the end of the ninth over. The score is 103 for 1. Googlies. Aniban is on 3. Ricky Nayak on 39. I'm trying to see who is the square leg umpire. I know the standing umpire is Charlie Javed, but I yet to figure out who is the square leg umpire. The score is 103 for 1. Googlies. As we here on a beautiful Sunday, Mother's Day Sunday. There's event that going on all over the that one plays square of the wicket. There's a field. The shields are there. We send it down to the non-striker end. Picked up by Byron Bowes. The score moves up by 1. As Aniban gets ready to face Byron Bowes. Outside the off stump, he let it go through to the keeper. The keeper is Chang. Got a short third man. Backward point. Extra cover. That was a much better ball. Byron Bowes put some turns into that one, but couldn't stop the Aniban from just running off the bat out square of the wicket. The keeper runs in and field, but they were able to cross for a comfortable single. The score moves up to 105 for 1. That one was hit down to long on. And the young Bows are there. We field and send it back to the bowler. 106 for 1. So it will be Bowes again to bowl to Ricky Nayak, who is on 41. As he tossed it from hand to hand, and he runs in and bowl. And that one he plays, and so it will be Bowes again to bowl to. It's the end of the over. It's the end of the 7th over. End of the 10th over. It's 107 for 1. They'll be taking a short water break. We should be back in just a short while. Stay tuned, my friends. Again, the score is Googlies 107 for 1. Ricky Nayak on 41. Aniban is on 5. Batsman out is Amit Khatri. He was out for, I think let me see. Khatri was out for 55 from 27 balls with 1 4 and 7 sixes. So we will be back in a short while. Stay tuned, my friends. Again, this is the South Florida Premier League T20 competition. Googlies, who is going up against Challengers. We will be back. Stay tuned.
Aircraft will power off in 5 seconds. Press any button on aircraft to cancel.
So that's 15 here for Ricky Nayak. As we return to live audio. Googlies 130 for 1. Ricky Nayak moves to 53. And the ball is in 16. Ricky Nayak over the years have been very consistent with his scoring. That could be, that will be a no ball. It's a catch, but it's going to be a no ball. And it was a good catch here by Powell. As you can see, the umpire signals the free hit. Outside the off stump, umpire signals a wide. That will go all the way. That was a good shot here by Adiban. That you call it the in-out shot over covers for 6. The score moves to 139 for 1. We are at the end of the 13th over. wait. So the score has Googlies reach 147 for 1. Ricky Nayakan 61. 147 for 1. They're in the 14th over. So it's Byron Bowles. Let's see what they're going to come back with after that 6. That one he plays it in the backward point area. There's a fielder there. They get one. They'll settle for the one. The shield is there. Send the throw back into the keeper. Because for a comfortable single. That one again plays in the backward point area. Fielded just for a single. At the end of the 14th over. At the end of Byron Bowles' 4 overs. 26 runs, 1 wicket. That's good bowling there. 4 overs, 28 runs, 1 wicket. Again, I must say thanks to all the viewers. And I must urge you, man, to, since you're at home watching, or since you may be at home watching, just turn around and said, and give her chips and whoops. Yep, happy Mother's Day to you. And I will take the time out to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. You know, I was at a party last night, Mother's Day party, and I was happy to say Happy Mother's Day to quite a few of the fathers. Only because I know sometime in our life we are a mother. We do the same as a mother would do in bringing up the kid. I know we can't be as 100%, but yes, a lot of the fathers take care of the kids just as a mother will do. So I must say Happy Father's Day to everyone out there, and Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. It's 149 for 1. Googlies after 14 overs. It's Dwayne James will be bowling his 4th over from the northern end. He will be bowling to Aniban, who is 24. Ricky Nayak is on 62 from 38. That one was played back gently to the bowler. This is the South Florida Premier League T20 competition that was hit down to long on. Fielded by Africa. Send the throw back into the bowler. That was a good shot there. Just go across and just sweep it down to backwards square leg. They get one, they get two, they come back for the third, and they'll get it pretty easy. As the score moves to 153 for 1 in the 15th over. They got a projected score of 210. If they continue at the current run rate, a swing and a miss there by Aniban. Aniban who is in 25. Ricky Nayak in 65. Dwayne James comes in and he bowls, and that one plays square on the wicket. They cross for a comfortable single. It's the end of the 15th over. The score is 154 for 4. And a beautiful hot day. The temperature today should be just about in the 90s. It's a change of bowling from the southern end. It will be Byron Bowles, who is just coming off the bowling. It will be his son, Adrian Bowles. He got a father and two sons playing on the same team. It's very good. I've seen that before quite a few times here in South FLA. Not with two sons, but at least with a father and son. And I'm talking about myself along with a couple other. Wow, that's a beautiful shot in the covers and beating the fielder who fumbled just a little, but we were unable to hold on to it, and it beats him in the fence for 4. So as the score moves to 159 for 1. Ricky Nayak 65, Aniban 34. It's Adrian Bowles operating from the southern end. That was a good ball. That was even a better shot there by Ricky Nayak. That was a mid-stump. That was a mid-stump, and he just flicked it out off the mid-stump, not out his pad, because it was already over on the outside, and he just flicks it out off the mid-stump down to the boundary for 4. As Ricky moves on to, as they call it, top and bottom, 60-69. 163 for 1. Googlies. That one was just attempted plays in the covers by Ricky. That's good cricket there. After a 4, he just decided that, okay, I'll get a single, let Aniban take care of it. Score moves to 164. 164 for 1, Googlies. Bowles runs in and bowled. That was a full ball and played it through the wicket. There's a fielder on the boundary, the Shields. Now we decide, now we stopped it and send the throw back into the bowler as they cross for a comfortable single. At the end of the 16th over, the score is 165 for 1, Googlies. Ricky Nayak, who is on 70, Aniban is on 32. 165 for 1 after 16 overs, Googlies up against Challengers. Will be the Shields to he'll be bowling his third over. So far we got two overs for 33 runs. 165 for 1, Googlies. As the Shields runs into a bowl to Aniban turns that around the leg side and he will always get a 4 because there's no one there. The field is very fast. And he just moved over on the offside and just flicked it down the leg for 4. As the score reached 169 for 1. Aniban is on 36, Ricky Nayak on 70. Thanks again for all the viewers. Take your time out to spend some time with us watching some cricket on Mother's Day. That one was it could be out. Yes, he's out caught. Right in the hands of young Bowles, who is on the long off boundary. That was a very good catch. So Aniban is out for 36. As Googlies lost their second wicket, 169 for 2. New batter to the crease. We're just waiting on the update from the scorer. Ricky Knight is in 70. Still waiting on some update of the scores of the score sheet. 169.42 as the Shield runs into bowl. And that one plays in the covers. Fielding no run. It's Ifran. Ifran Khan. Wow, that's a good shot, and it should be reached the boundary. Yes, beats the fielder down there, coming around off the boundary, and it beats him in the fence for 4. That was a beautiful shot played by Afran Khan, who had just walked in, playing facing his second ball, and that was punched square off the wicket. Beats the fielder on the boundary for 4. 173.42. Googlies. That one is a loud appeal for leg before. It went on the onside. The Shields are not too happy about it, but they able to cross for. It should be a run because the umpire did not signal. So it's 174.42 after 17 over. Googlies. Ricky Knight on 70. Afran Khan is in 4. So there goes another wicket down for Googlies. Khan had just been out. That's the third wicket. The new batter to the crease is John Lewis is on 1. As Byron Bowles runs into bowl. And he plays that one. He could get 4. Played the square of the wicket. There was a man backward of the square, and but he beats him. And he could just run in the fence. I think that says Alan Tony. Alan Tony, the musician, otherwise known as Ali Baba, back in the days. The score moves to 184-3. Googlies. Ricky Naik at 71. John Lewis at 5. It's Adrian Bowles operating from the southern end as he runs into ball to John Lewis. And that one again is a time it could go. Yes, it went all the way for 6. That one was just on the mid-stump when John Lewis just turned it round and beat the man at backward square leg over his head for 6 as the score moves to 186-3 after 18 overs. Googlies. John Lewis is on 11 from 4. Ricky Naik at 71 from 43. 164-3. Googlies up against Challengers after 18 overs. So it will be Owens to bowl his last over. It will be the 90th over of the inning. Already bowled 3 overs for 41 runs. We're bowling to Ricky Naik, who is in 71. And that one he could be out. There's a fielder on the ridge. No, he puts it down. That was Byron Bowles. And he puts it down. That one went real high. And as he just swirls around and around and around, it went in and went out real fast. The shields again now down the leg. And wow, that was an easy one there for the shields. He tried to turn it and get the edge of the bat, and it went back to Owens, the shields. So the score is now 187-4. Googlies. John Lewis has just been out for 11. New batter to the crease is Sadatra. Nobody plays it in the covers, and as Byron Bowles runs around, but he just fumbles a little, otherwise the batsman would be in a little trouble, but he fumbled, so it was an easy single, 187-4. That one plays into the third man area, fielded by Howard. They crossed for a comfortable single. That one plays down to a mid-wicket, where Africa is the fielder. Send the throw in. Very lousy throw, but it dribbles to the keeper. I can see all the fielders are a little drained out there. 190 for 4, Ricky's in 73, Sinatra is in 2. The Shields from the north. And that one was hit hard and high. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's gone. That's a massive hit there by Ricky Nair. That one was, that ball I could remember. Wow. I gotta laugh. I could remember a ball just like that was bowled to a player up in Port St. Lucie after Challengers had won it just about, I think they won like 4 more runs or 3 more runs or 5 more runs to win the game from one ball. And that ball from the same bowler was hit hard and high, way out the ground. So the Shields is known to bowl that last ball right up in the drive. And the same thing happens about 3 years ago. At that time, they were trying to win the game with that last ball. But the batter decided he would have nothing of what they were expecting. And he hit it way out the ground. How the score now reached 196 for 4 Googlies. Ricky Naik and 79. Sadatra and 2. 19 overs. This is the last over. Will be bowled by Dale Africa. Already bowled 2 overs for 28 runs. Got a projected score of 206. If the current run rate remains at 10.3, got a short third man, you got as Africa runs in and goal. Outside the off stop, it plays down to long off. Dwayne James is there, send the throw back in. They cross for a single. 197 for 4. And I think I should be on the outside fielding to stop that ball that Ricky Naik may want to play. And this one he played it. And it was misfield. It was misfield. Well, I would call that the player, the fair play of the week. The fair play of the week. If it was caught on camera, it's right in front of me, but I'm not sure if they got it all, but that could be the fair play of the week. Usually situations like that, they would say, no, it's not 4, but I'm also wondering if it's because it was right in front of the camera. But they did not hesitate to signal a 4. So Mr. James, Mr. Boat, kudos to you both. I'll give you that the fair play of the week. As the score reached 202 for 4 Googlies. on the last over. As Africa is making some changes. But Wiley will be bowling to Ricky Nayak. He's moving a fielder from the leg side, and I think Ricky Nayak gonna go across outside the off stump and play it over there. That one he played it in the covers, they get one. And they will settle for the single because there's a fielder there. Send the throw back in. They cross for a comfortable single. Score moves up to 203 for 4. As Africa runs in and bowls. And that one was hit hard and high. There's a fielder there. He took the catch. It was a comfortable catch. I think because he hit it in the wind. Because that was punched real hard. And Bowles just ran around and took a very comfortable catch. So Googlies had lost their 5th wicket there, 203 for 5. While they're in the last over of the inning. Sadatra is out for 3. Ricky Nayak still there at 84. A well played 84. In this 90 plus degrees weather. Mr. Bowles, how you doing? I would have thought that you would be watching because your 2 brothers are playing along with your father. So I must say kudos to you. So it's the end of the inning for Googlies, who is 207 for 5. is 207 for 5. I must thank CG Goodlit just to letting me know about the echoing that was going on. I do appreciate it. Again, it's inning break. We will be back in a short while. Stay tuned, my friends. So as the umpire make their walk out for the second half of this game, again, I must say a big hello to all the mothers. Happy Mother's Day. The batter, the openers for Challengers will be Dwayne James and Olo Andra Powell. As we wait for Catry to get his run up together. Catry can easily become the player of the game. But also we got Ricky Nayak because he had made 55. Ricky Nayak was not out, and 80, I think about 81. So we'll wait to see as we get ready to start the second half of this T20 game, the South Florida Premier League T20 game. Googlies, who had made 207 for 5 in their 20 overs, is Catry. Amit Catry. First ball of the second inning. And that one was played square of the wicket, and it rushed in the fence for 4. What a beauty. What a beauty there by Dwayne James. He did not wait. I guess he said, he gotta go. And for sure he did. That one, he just put the blade to it, and it rushed to the fence for 4. I can continue to repeat the same thing over and over because it was that good. So Dwayne is off the mark. Challengers is off the mark. As Catry runs in again to bowl. And that one is out. That was a good catch there by John Lewis. Square of the wicket, he dives forward very low and picks that one off the ground. I think if it was a shorter player, he would not get that ball. But because of the height of John Lewis and I could say the length of John Lewis diving forward, it was a good catch. That was a full ball, and Dwayne had just put the bat to it and turned it square of the wicket. John Lewis was there, and he dives forward and picked that one up. And I can see Dwayne just walking back very slow, and I can understand. So it's 4-4-1. Challengers. That's the reason why this thing they call cricket is so much of a good game, a lovely game. Because here comes you could call it a bad ball, but get a good wicket. It was a full ball right on the bat. He could have hit it wherever he wanted to. But he just turned the bat. And it went into the hands of John Lewis. That was a good ball there by Africa. Africa was going to go at it, but he realized that that ball is turns just a little. And he plays it on the onside. Four for one. Challengers chasing 208 made by Googlies. That's another good ball. He just angled the bat square of the wicket. Fielded, no run. Scatchery runs into ball to Dale Africa. That's another good ball, and he gets an outside edge. Runs down to third man. And he's off the mark. The score is now 5-1. And it will be the left-hand Powell to face the last ball of the first over. So it's Corey Lewis. I'm taking his time to get ready. Now Catry runs in. Wow, that was a good ball. He plays outside the off stump. He plays outside the off stump, and the ball was just tailed back in and went between the bat and the stumps. It's the end of the first over. The score is 5-1 Challengers. Five for one Challengers. Dwayne James had been out caught. It's really, you wouldn't believe that Dwayne James had made 5. And I would say the shot of the day, he plays that shot for 4. The score is 5-4-1. Challengers chasing 207 made by Googlies. Again, I must say kudos to CG. Goodlet. So it's Karan, who is bowling the second over from the southern end. I just took my glasses off and cleaned it to make sure that I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Yes, I think I've seen what I'm seeing. But that was hit down to backwards square leg for 4 by Africa. I gotta zoom this camera in so I can get a closer picture of the bowler coming from the northern end. It's not much I can do about it, but at least I can talk about it, eh? I'm not gonna say much though. 9-4-1 Challengers. As he runs in again to bowl to Dale Africa. And that one hit down mid-wicket. There's a fielder there. Yes, John Lewis, and he makes a good stop. Down to mid-wicket, a cross for a single. As the score moves to 10-1. So they're making some changes for the left-hander. You got a first slip, you got a... Wow, that one outside the off stump. Powell plays and miss. That's a second ball to Powell in the inning. And both balls he played outside the off stump, and the ball was between bat and the stumps. As Karam runs in to bowl to Powell. This time Powell plays it in the cover. That's a good shot. He could run away to the fence. No, we stopped it. And I really wonder what Powell was thinking. He decided not to run. He would have gotten an easy 2. I think he think that shot was so good that he did not have to run. He still stayed there and was watching the fielder runs around, do some football work. 11-1. And that one played back past the bowler. It was half stopped by the bowler. They should have gotten a single, but they decide against it. I wonder if they're going to need these runs later on. 11-1 after 2 overs. Africa is in 6. Powell and 1. 11-1 Challengers. And while I do get someone are just making their comment that the bowler, well, in Jamaica we say chucking. Other parts of the Caribbean they say flinging. Other part they said pitching. Other part they said pelting. whatever it is, it all breaks down to be the same thing that I'm not gonna say ICC because it's left to where you're from. You may be get suspended for illegal action, but it's left to where you're from. I'll leave it at that. So I understand what you're saying, Mr. Bowes. Of course, definitely. I think, wow, that's a good ball and a good shot. Plays down to long off. The fielder is there. They cross for a single. Good bowling there by Amit Khatri. Perez, I see your brother took 2 very good catch today. Wow, that's a good shot, and he puts it down. Let's see who is that culprit. It was hit pretty hard at mid-off. It was in and out in a flash. As they cross for 1, scored 13 for 1. Challengers. So it casts as Khatri runs in to bowl to Dale Africa. It's a short one. Africa plays and miss. Umpire signals. Is umpire signaling a no ball, or he's asking the umpire if it's 2 balls to go? Yes, it seems like he was just signaling to the umpire. I could say some of these umpires have some weird ways to make their signal. 13 for 1. Challengers. Wow, that was a good ball. Dale Africa just backed away and just dropped the bat on it. I'm going to call out Mr. Charlie on this one. Charlie, I don't think you need to put your hand at your waist, saying halfway up, halfway down. 3 balls to go, 3 balls gone. That one was hit in the ear. There's a fielder comes around. He goes around and he could drop it. No, yes, he dropped it. I could tell. The way he was going around. And because he had dropped a catch not too long ago, I just believed that he was going to put that one down because he's somewhere not sure about it. And so say, of course he did it. 14 for 1. So both batsmen got put down. 14 for 1, Challengers after 3 overs. And could it be that we'll be shifting now in this over, we'll be shifting from cricket to baseball? No, I'm sorry. From cricket to cricket. I won't accuse the bowler of pelting. I will not do that. That's not a good thing to do as he runs in to bowl. Outside the arm stump, umpire signals wide. $15 for 1. Challengers. And that one was hit down to mid-wicket. There's a fielder there, but he won't be able to get it, and it went in over the fence for 4. Did I say over the fence for 4? If that's what I said, it's over the fence for 6. 21 for 1 Challengers. And in a few minutes from now, I will be give the commentary just a short break because I will be going on the outside to get some shots from the drone. As an appeal for a leg before, umpire says not out. It was going down the leg, very clear. Yeah, I'll be going outside to get some shots of the drone. And I would ask for anyone who's out there who is listening, if they want to get that job of running a drone. But while they're applying for that, I won't say applying for the job, while they're thinking about that, if they could bring a sponsor in so that you could get paid. You know, you understand what I mean? Yeah. Only because I can't be 2 places at the same time. So that was hit down to mid-wicket. On the bowler, not concentrating and running, he's just thinking of asking the umpire whether it's 4 or it's a single. So he got just a single for it. And he should have gotten 2 because the fielder went down on his knees and fumbled the ball, and it runs around, and you have to get back up and run to get the ball while the batter is they're worrying about getting. That was a good ball. Now they take a cheeky single. And the score moves to 22 for 1. So again, Mr. Rowan Ebanks, you know what it is. You've been around South Florida for some time. You're making the comment, which I understand. You're making the comment why the umpire don't call this guy for chucking. So plain. What is this? You know they can't do that because and he's out caught. He's out caught. While we're talking about that same bowler, he just got a wicket. Just got Dale Africa caught in the slips. So yeah, I was saying that the umpire cannot call the bowler because they got to report it, and they don't even do that no more because reporting it won't help at all because there is no technology here in South Florida to prove that the bowler is within that 15 degrees. While we understand, I know what you're saying, we do understand what's going on, but the umpire is beyond the umpire to make that call. The score at the moment is 23-4-2 Challengers. 23-4-2 after 4 overs. At the crease to join Powell is Bradley. Bradley is a complete cricketer, used to play for Melbourne in Jamaica. Melbourne is that popular club in Jamaica. Was named after the club in Australia, Melbourne. So as Catry runs in to bowl to Powell. Good ball, and he could be out. Yes, he's out caught. I wonder why Powell just tapped that ball to the fielder. He just tapped that ball to the fielder out in the short mid-off. Wow, they're dropping like flies. 23-4-3. Challengers. Rowan, where are you? Rowan, where are you? Can I say that again? Rowan, where are you? You need to be here. Well, it's two things I would say. I would say, okay, if that's what is happening, then I understand. If you're in Jamaica or if you're at work, then I understand why you're not here. But you need to be here right now. Or the thing about it is, even if you come here now, you still won't be able to play, eh? Because you didn't feel. Or your teams need you on. The 3 wickets that went down is like they were just, as I said, a gimme. Dwayne James just plays that one in the covers and asks John Lewis, let me see if you can catch. And John Lewis said, yes, I can catch and I can dive also. And he dives and picks it up. Very easy. Then Dale Africa just decide that we're going to see if the first slip player can catch. And he just tap it and, outside the off stump and said, okay, let me see if you can catch. Because he had dropped 2 catches already. Of the third one was Dale Africa who decided, okay, let me see if you're going to drop the third one. They said, nope, I'm not going to do that. And the Powell, he had dropped Powell already, and Powell decided that I know you can catch, so I can just tap it in the covers, and you're gonna put it down. This time he said, no, Powell, I'm not gonna put it down. The score is 23-4-3. Challengers. Byron Bowes is the new batter at the crease to join Bradley. That's a good ball. Greetings. Greetings. I love those kind of bowling. I enjoy those kind of bowling. Catry said, okay, Byron, I'm going to greet you with that first one. And that one, Byron Bowes was just have enough time to just pull his chin back. And I'm sure if he was wearing a beard, it would have taken some of it off. As Catry runs in the game to bowl to Byron Bowes. That was a much better ball to Byron. And he just taps it back to the bowler. I love the aggression in with pace bowlers. I love to see the aggression when he runs in and batsman said, okay, you're gonna make it short, then I'm gonna show you what I can do. But this Catry runs in to bowl to Byron Bowes, and Byron Bowes plays that one. And the backward point area, they shies at the stump because he was thinking of getting a single. But he was fielded, shies at the stump, and he makes it back okay. 29-4-3 Challengers. Perez, your father is at the crease, so I know you're going to lock on to this one. This one, he plays it back, and he should be off the mark. Yes, he's off the mark because that one hits in the ground and over the bowler's head. And he's off the mark, so the score is 30-1, and Bowes is on 1. I just have to check the replay here because I think I'm missing something. So it's 44-3 Challengers. That one both plays it. Bradley plays it on the onside. It's the end of the over. 41-3. Challengers after 6 overs. Bolton 12, Bradley and 5. The target is 208, made by Googlies. Again, I must thank all the viewers for watching. And I must also remind you to tell a friend, call a friend, tell a friend to subscribe so it can help to make the cricket much better than get it more popular. At least you'll be able to see your friends and even yourself all over the world. TVN Cricket. This is yours truly. Again, I must say kudos to Paul Mowat. It's a change of bowling. It's Jasper. He'll take over from Catchery. Leg break and he could be out. Or it may fall into no man's land. Yes, luckily for Bradley. He swings and it went, as I said, it burst the sky. Came back down into no man's land. 42-43. That one plays down to long off. Fielded by Tanvey. Across for a single. That one, he could be out. No, he spilled it. Wow. He should have just collect that one and he went through and went for 4. So Bradley is trying very hard to get out. I wonder if it's because the weather is so hot on the outside that he's thinking of getting out. This time, I'm not sure what happened there. Bradley is not too happy about it. But for me, it seems like he was out caught. Yeah, I'm not sure what went on there. But Bradley is walking very, very slow. The two umpires are coming together to talk. So the score is 48-4.
Good?
Hey, yeah.
If I come in?
Now come on in.
Just checking out your setup.
Yeah.
Been here since morning.
Yeah, I've been So while we return to live audio, the score is 49-4. Challengers, they're chasing 208 made by Googlies. At the crease at the moment is Adrian Bowes. I think they got the wrong batter because Bradley had just been out. So they still got Bradley there, and it's Adrian Bowes who joined his father. But in the meantime, I must welcome someone here in the studio that's a good shot, and he could be out. Yes, he's out caught. That was a good shot for the first ball, but he hit it square of the wicket. There's a fielder who runs around and took a very good catch. So, as you say, challengers, batters are dropping like flies, and it's now 49-5. Adrian Bowes had just been out. First ball, they call it what? A golden duck? Yes, they do. And as I was saying, I do have the pleasure, and for so long, I've been hoping that this gentleman would stop by, but every time we are at cricket, he's playing. And I was just talking about him earlier today that he's in a very good form, and he's in a form like what the West Indies players would really want because this gentleman continues to make runs. Every time, at night cricket or day cricket, doesn't matter. He just continued to make runs. He took some time off, and as soon as he comes back, he started to make runs. I must say welcome to you, sir, Mr. Ricky Nayak. How are you doing?
Thank you, Mr. Tucker. Good afternoon to all the viewers. It's a pleasure to be here. Yes, I took some time off right before night cricket started this year. My mother fell sick, and I was taking care of her. She had a cancer issue. It's all good now, so I'm back in action.
Thank you very much, and I guess you were wondering why, if I'm paying attention to you so much that you took the time off. Yes, because when players are around South Florida and they continue to make runs, and all of a sudden you keep wondering. I've seen quite a few of the teams, and I haven't seen Ricky Nayak, and I said, I wonder what happens to Ricky Nayak, and I heard that now he took some time off. So I'm glad to see you're back here, and again, you're back here, and as soon as you return, you start to make runs, because you make runs. I think about 5 games I'm thinking about that you've been making over 50.
Yeah, I think last 6 or 7 games I made 550s. We're still waiting for the 3 figures, but I've been consistent. My job in this team that we have, the lineup that we have currently, my job is to bat through. So I'm just trying my best to play my role, because I'm opening currently with Amit Khatri, and I just usually try and just feed him the strike without while minimizing the dot balls, and then once it's my turn, then I try to take over once he gets out. Otherwise, I just try to feed him the strike, because we complement each other really well. The people who play cricket here, they usually know that he's really strong on the leg side, so that is a really strong area for him, and for me, I'm very strong on the offside, the cut shot and the cover drive. So we complement each other well, and the fielders have to kind of run around all the time, kind of like a left-right hand combination, but we stay right-handed and we have different strengths.
Ricky, I think you said something that I'm not agree with, that you're not strong on the onside. I think you're strong on both sides. Yeah, I think you're strong on both sides, and you've been doing good playing on the leg side and on the off side. It doesn't matter where you play. It's like Ricky keep making runs all the time. So I think everyone really appreciates when you come out to play, and they just enjoy seeing you batting, because it's like you just come out and find a way to make runs.
Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate that, because like I said, it just it was a health family situation, so I had to prioritize at that time. But I'm glad to be back, and I must say, even after I took a break, I've seen Mr. Tucker out here making all the effort, making this go live, because It's really taken South Florida cricket, and I mentioned this before in interviews, that it's taken South Florida cricket kind of to the next level because the other teams are able to look at tapes, they're able to look at other players' strengths, weaknesses, and they plan a little bit better, especially in the first division. It really helps, especially in the playoffs. So I have to give him that effort that's due. So I really appreciate him being here. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Here is Jasper. He's the captain. He took over the captaincy this season, actually, for Googlies. He's undefeated. I believe that we're 3-0, and this is the fourth game we're playing. And so he's doing really well in terms of the leadership, keeping the team together. Everybody is pumped up because it just kind of helps that there is a new guy in the team. He's leading, and he has very defined roles for everybody. I think a lot of us just go through the motions, but what's happening with him, with his leadership, is he has a certain role for every single person, and he also respects the senior people, so everybody's kind of going in the same direction rather than pulling each other in different directions.
Yeah, Mr. Ricky, and as we know, the cricket in South Florida is, I would say, it's very popular, but at the same time, it still needs to be a lot more popular than it is. And while the complete America knows about South Florida, but I don't think they give South Florida that much respect, because I'm glad you're here, because there's something that I want to ask you, mainly the minor league. We played the minor league here, and also the USA, and I hope I'm not going to put you on the spot too much, but I think that you should be playing in the minor league and you should be playing in the USA team, but I haven't seen you nowhere there. Is it because of work schedule, or what it is? Could you explain a little for me?
Yeah, so for me personally, it's been more about availability. I haven't been available on the weekends, and usually what ends up happening is with the minor league, there tends to be a very busy schedule within like a 2-month period. There are games every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so my availability is usually an issue, and we haven't been using this local stadium that we have, the International Stadium, too much. All the games that the local Fort Lauderdale Lions have here have been in North Carolina, Atlanta, Texas, so there's been a lot of travel involved. So for me personally, if I'm not going to be able to give my 100%, I usually try to stay away, and give somebody else, hopefully a younger person, a chance. Your second question is a very interesting one. I kind of have touched on this in previous interviews before, in terms of the quality of cricket and the respect that South Florida should get and doesn't get in terms of the players and the quality. I think with minor league and all the other tournaments that are happening, if you look at the Houston tournament, Atlanta tournament, all these tournaments, there could definitely be like people, representatives from South Florida, players playing in that. I think the biggest challenge that we usually have is in South Florida, most of the cricket is played on green AstroTurf pitches, and the bounce and everything that comes upon that for the batsman and the bowler is very different. So you tend to develop, skills that are good for that particular pitch. And then when you go into a minor league tournament or a major league tournament, what ends up happening is the quality of cricket is better. But the second thing is you also have to adjust for the turf pitches that they're playing on. So that adjustment takes some time, especially if the quality of bowling and batting is better. And a lot of the people that are playing and performing consistently in those tournaments, they're playing on the turf wickets consistently, so their skills have been developed for that, and I think that's the biggest gap that we have. I know that the president, Roger Tracy, he's trying to do a job to bridge the gap between those two skills that you can develop between the turf and the AstroTurf. And there was a phase where we played a lot of cricket on the turf wicket, but there's a lot of preparation that goes with that, and there's been issues with ground staff preparation. So there's been challenges there, and that's why when we try to get to the next level, we're not able to, because the players are not able to adapt quickly enough. And because it's a T10, T20 tournament, the tournament goes by and you're not able to perform, so you sit on the bench or you don't get selected for the next one.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was well said, and I hope we could have some kind of improvement with the cricket. And I just remind the viewers out there that I'm here talking to one of, I'm going to say, South Florida greats. I really want to say US of A, but as he had mentioned that time and so on, he's not able to go to the next level. But this gentleman here, Ricky Nayak, is, for me, is so much qualified to play wherever. But again, I just enjoy watching out there batting, because I've seen it in night cricket and I've seen it in the 30 overs and now the 20 overs. And he had mentioned about 3 figures. And the reason why in my opinion that he hasn't gone to the 3 figures as yet is because he is the main player of the team that will seem like he sit back and just construct the team and make sure that okay, if we're gonna make 200, I got to stay here and I cannot get out. And for over so many games, I've seen Ricky have done that. Just stay there and he bat and he bat and he bat and decide I'm not going to throw my bat away. And other guys that is batting with him would go on to make 100. And he's still there. So again, I would say congrats. What is happening right now with the cricket? They're taking the water break. It's a 10 over. The score is 61-1. Challengers, they're chasing 207 made by Googlies. And I think Challengers are looking down in the as they would say, in the chamber right now. They're behind the 8 ball. But again, I'm talking to Mr. Ricky Nayak. Thank you for stopping by, Mr. Ricky. And I was also earlier on saying that the man of the match will decide on 2 players. And I thought you would be bowling. But I said Catchery is out there bowling. So far, I think Catchery get, 2 wickets. So, I mean, it will be up for the player of the match, but I still would go with the 82. Was that 82 that
I think 84.
84. Just take away 2. Okay. 84. The 84 not out. So, but we'll wait and see. Sometimes Cricket Club make that decision. I could make that decision myself. So while they're taking the inning break, I know you got to get back over with your team. So before you go, is there something you would like to say to your viewers out there and your friends and everyone that is watching?
No, I've kind of said this before, in terms of the effort that Mr. Tucker puts in. We really appreciate that, and we try our best to, he might not even know this, but we try our best to use his videos, especially in the playoff time, to analyze some players, and he gives us the data that we need. So that effort it's not just about the views and all that stuff. His stuff gets used for analysis without him knowing about it. So we really appreciate that, and I appreciate his kind words. I think for the last 3-4 years where we have been doing my team, whether it's the night cricket team or Googlies or wherever I'm playing, we've been doing okay because we use a lot of this data. It's not just about going out there and just bowling and batting. We try to analyze, we do matchups, we try to bring night cricket and South Florida cricket in general to the next level. So other teams, when one team is doing good and people are getting to that level, then the other team has to level up. And I've seen in the last 2-3 years that other teams are catching up. They are also watching film, they're also watching videos, which is good in general, I think, for night cricket. And Mr. Tucker is the foundation of that without him even knowing it. So I really appreciate that, and I thank you again for the kind words. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to his channel, support him as well, so he also gets the motivation to keep going, because you're seeing this on YouTube and all over the place, but it's not easy to set up everything and put in all that effort. So if you subscribe, you support him, you comment, it's also going to help him, keep motivated, and he's going to keep coming out and he's going to keep helping the players.
Thank you very much, sir, and I thank you for stopping by and your kind words. And I'll continue to look forward to see you out there playing, because you're one of those players that make the cricket, elevate the cricket here in South Florida. Thanks again for stopping by. And as we said, we're here, but there's no cricket going on. We're taking the inning break, so you're not missing any cricket. So we're just here chit-chatting with Ricky Nayak, who decided to stop by. So again, thank you very much, and Mr. Ricky, for stopping by. For all the viewers out there, cricket will return in just a short while. Stay tuned. 86-45 Challengers, I must say, welcome back. Swing and a miss. That's a ball that kept very low. The Shields swing real hard, but then it was way above the ball. That kept very low. 86-5. Still needed another 122 more runs from 6.4 overs. And that one he played the square of the wicket. There's a fielder there. It should be just a comfortable single. Score moves up by 1.
Aircraft will power up.
That one, he plays it, and out at mid-off, he shies at the stumps, but the Byron Bowles was in. At the end of the 14th over, the score is 88-5. The name is there, Bradley, but it should be Byron Bowles. It's 35 from 30. Challengers 88-5 after 14 overs. So as the Shield was just out stumped, the new batter to the crease is Kedan Richards. As he in to join Byron Bowles is still needing another 113 more runs from 5.2 overs. That one, he hit it up in the air, it get the top edge, but no, it falls just into no man's land as the keeper chased round to backward square leg. As the score moves up by 1, and Kadian is off the mark. It's Byron Bowles, who is on 36. That one he plays into the covers, straight to the fielder, no run. It's the end of the 15th over. The score is 96-6 Challengers. They're chasing 207 made by Googlies. Still needing another 112 more runs. It's 30 balls, 112 runs, 4 wickets. So it will be Kedan. Face the bowling of Nitish. As the umpires are having some issues with the bails falling off. That one plays clear of the wicket. The other fielder there, and he fumbles just a little. And they decide to take the run, but they were, luckily for them, they made it safely. Wow. That's a wow there. That one goes between the bat and the stumps. Luckily for Bowles, it gained some height and went over the leg stump. A swing and a miss outside the off stump. Just to give you some of the scores that is taking place at the other fields. South Flow Sunrisers up against Ambassador. Sunrisers would make 161. Ambassador 163.43. St. Bess 164.43 in their 20. Mega Blaster 146.46 in 20. Miami Lions 150.8. Tristan 86.48. That one was hit down to mid wicket. It could run into the fence. Yes, it beats the fielder into the fence for 4. So as the score reached 3 figures, 103.46. Challengers after 16 overs. And as we continue, you got PBE who had made 162.48. Palm Beach Gladiators 107.3. Titans Cricket Club 199.9 in 20 beats Palm Beach United 121.10. The score is 103.46. Challengers still chasing 207 made by Googlies. Just about to start the 17th over. Miami Chargers 141.10. Miami Rebels 144.6. Kendall Stars 127.7. ME Cricket Academy 116.7. Bengals Tigers 148.10. Falcons 120.10. And right here at the Tradewinds Park, Challengers 103.46. Still needing another 303, another 103, and there goes another wicket. So Byron Bowles had just been out. So it's now 105. 105.47. Well, the new batter to the crease is Son, replacing Dad. Kamei Bowes replacing Byron Bowes. Byron Bowes who had made 41. The score is 105.47. And it's Jasper will be bowling to Kamei Bowes. And he's off the mark. First ball. As the score moves to 106 for 7. That one was hit down to mid-wicket. It will beat the fielder on the boundary for 4. One bounce in the fence for 4. So Kedan Richards moves on to 7. Wow, that's a good ball. Was well flighted. Leg break. Plays and miss. Luckily for him, it didn't get a touch. But again, there's no slip, so he would be okay. He said what's coming, but that was it. $110 for 7 Challengers. Kedan plays that one square of the wicket. There's a fielder there, no run. It's the end of the 17th over. The score is 110 for 7 Challengers. Again, I must thank all the viewers who were able to spend some time watching some good cricket here at the Butterfly World, Tradewinds Park, on this beautiful day they call Mother's Day. It will be Natish to continue from the northern end, and he will be bowling to Kome Bowes. And that one he hit it hard and high over long on for 6. As the score moves to 116. 116 for 7. That one again, he plays it back past the bowler and it beats the fielder and the fence for 4. That was a straight drive. And he decided that he will, as I would say, don't move a muscle. As the fielder run across but were unable to stop it as it rushed in the fence for 4. And this time he could be out. Now he gets a good hold on that one and it went back over the bowler's head again for 6. It didn't seem like he got a lot on it, but he realized that and he did not even think of running. Was back over the bowler's head. As the score moves to 126-47. Kamei is in 17. And let's see what Natish will come back with. And he bowled him. Just hit the top of the bails and he got bowled. So that's a good comeback there by Natish. So Kamei is gone for 17. As the score reached 126-48. As the new batter to the crease is Howard, Husband Howard, taking his very timely walk to the crease. In international cricket, he would get a penalty for that. That one, he plays it in the third man area. There's a fielder there, and he'll get a easy single. So he's off the mark. Off the mark with the first ball. And the score moves up by 1. That one, he plays it down to mid-wicket, but there's a fielder coming off the boundary. They get 1, and they will settle for that. Kedian moves up by 1. It's the end of the over. And it should be 128-48. So it will be Catchery to he'll be bowling the 19th over. (128-48) Challengers. They're in the 18th over. Oswin is in 1. Kedan Richards is an 8. This is Manaf is the bowler. My mistake. This is Manoff is the bowler. As he runs in to bowl to Richard Kidan. Outside the off-stump, batsman plays and miss. You got a third man who's on the boundary, a backward point, a cover point, extra cover, long off, long on, a deep mid-wicket and a backward square leg. As he runs into bowl to Richards, and Richards turns that on the leg side. They get one. They'll settle for that. Umpire signals a leg by. Umpire Charlie Javed. Charlie Javed, who's been around South Florida for decades and decades. As he runs in, as Manoff runs in and bowled, and Aswin gets an inside edge. They get one. He beats him in the fence for 4. The umpire did not signal. I guess they settled for 2. As he runs in and abort, is run up. 131 for 8 Challengers, chasing 207 made by Googlies. A very fine knock from Ricky Nayak, 84. And that one he could be out. He get a top edge. There's one fielder, there's 2 fielders, there's the 3rd fielder, and he puts it down. He circled and circled 1 fielder, 2 fielder, and the 3rd one was coming around, but he decided against it. But the fielder was seems very comfortably went down on one knee and then put the ball down. 132 for 2. Wow, that's a slower ball. Richard plays and misses. It's the end of the over, the end of the 19th over. The score is 132 for 8. Richard Kidan is on 9. Oswin Howard is on 4. The last over is coming up. Who is going to bowl the last over? We'll wait and see. Number 7 is marked on his shirt. I think that's Natish. "76 runs from 6 balls. They're still tweaking the field. 6 balls to go, 76 runs needed. The bowler is Karan. And that first ball, Aswin plays it in the covers, get a single. You see, in a situation like this, Richard Kidan is batting. We got 4 more balls. We got 76 runs. All you need to do is just to play forward and let's finish it over. He's even charging down the wicket, which means that they're just not thinking. They are not thinking. 3 balls, 76 runs. All you need to do is just stop the ball, let the over finish. That's when he swings outside the off stump. It would be a wide if the game was close. But I think umpire said just let it go. Let the game over. Again, he gets some height outside the off stump. He got 4 dot balls. Single off the first ball and then 4 dot balls. Kedan, all you need to do is just to play forward like you're playing test cricket for the last ball. Wow, he really wanted that run, eh? You would think that he was on 49, but he's not out on 10. Googlies won by 73 runs. Kedan is 10 not out and Howard is 5 not out. So it's the end of the game. I must say thanks, my friends. Thanks for all the viewers who take their time out to spend some time and watch some good cricket here on this Mother's Day Sunday at the Butterfly World. So until then, we'll see you on the other side. Be good. Again, thanks to everyone. And again, a big happy Mother's Day. And please don't forget to say happy Mother's Day to your wife, your girlfriend, your mother, to everybody. You be good. Thanks again to all the viewers. Really appreciate it. Appreciate your time. Goodlit, Perez, and all the viewers that spend the time here this afternoon. You take care. Bless up every time. We'll see you on the other side. This is TVN Cricket Power Play. TVN Cricket. TVN Cricket. Googlies get a very good win. A very good win.